hello. Happy times once again. Celebrating another 1,000 people who have become free of either insulin or medicine or both. And today we have this sequence very much in the same sequence. So without kind of spending too much time on any other talk, let's get going. Congratulating those who kind of achieved an amazing feat, starting with the 14,000th person, and that is our super serial entrepreneur Gulshan Jurani ji, 60 years young, from Delhi, right now in Udaipur. And just for the matter of fact, everyone to know, he's been free of insulin within 10 days and he's like top of the world, feeling really nice. Still a long way to go. Still need to become free of medications, but diabetic since almost 14 years, insulin since couple of years. 18th of March was the last day he injected himself, and fatty liver medications are stopped. We're going to be hearing him in a short while, and it'll be nice to know for everyone that he has been the owner of Gujarat Titans and Lions and Chennai Super Kings and the works. So we'll be meeting Gulshanji in a short while. After Gulshanji, we'll be meeting Ranganathan Gurunathan, from Bengaluru, 51 years young, engineer by profession, and he's been free of medicine since March 2023. This is a typo. It's not insulin, it is medicine. And he was diabetic for almost 9 years. He's the 13,999th person. And the last we're going to meet is the smiling Rosa Abraham from Chennai, who has been a banker, who's retired. And long journey for her, again diabetic since 2009 and free of medicines 1 month after joining FFD. Insulin since a long time, free of insulin since September 2022. So 28 of insulin stopped, and medicine also recently stopped, and she's become the 13,998th person to be a part of this particular program. So thank you very much, all three of you joining in for this show. We'll be calling each one of you one by one on the camera to express whatever you feel spontaneously to share as a feeling, as a learning, as a message that you want to give to everyone who's watching out there. Because, usually people have heard once a diabetic, always a diabetic, and FFD keeps busting that myth again and again, so that the message goes loud and clear that yes, we can reverse and become free. So on the camera, let's please bring Mr. Gulshan Jurani ji. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me over. And thank you, Dr. Pramod, for being the most wonderful mentor. And I call you a missionary, because you are not a doctor, you're a missionary, So the whole thing about this program, which impresses, is the fact that you people do it as a mission. And, that is, I guess, emanates from the leadership that you provide and the entire team, whether you speak to the doctor in charge or whether you speak to the exercise in charge or the diet person, they are absolutely there to customize the program based on your lifestyle, your needs. And, everything is kind of, given to you on a platter, and also very conveniently, structured so that, if you're a busy professional, they'll ask for a time when they can call you and, do it within your, this thing, you're traveling, then, what food habits and, what are the options that you have. Frankly, one takeaway that I have from the short time, 10 days that I have been on this program, which has made me off insulin, as I said, there's nothing more motivating than the fact that you're able to reduce your medication. Then you don't need any external motivation. You don't need anything else. That is good enough to keep on, continuing with the good work. But to give one takeaway is that what your team has done and what you have done personally is that you have brought for me, the focus back into health. So that is the one single thing. We all know what is to be done, but in our daily grind lifestyle, we kind of ignore things, we kind of say, chalta hai, chalo agle hafte se dekhenge and all that. So that single-minded devotion to bring your focus back on your own health is amazing. The way this program is structured, the talk that I joined for 250 rupees was an eye-opener. I got off, before joining the program itself, I took those hacks that you provided of getting off milk and stuff like that. Suddenly my sugars dropped. I did those, a little bit of those rubbing exercises in nitric oxide and they worked like wonder, and I said, this is made for us. I mean, if it can, kind of elevate my lifestyle and, bring me relief in diabetes, and the result is there within 10 days, being off insulin is no mean joke. I've been on it for a long time. And my other medication, my fatty liver medication, and gone. My, some of the other medication is close to going. I'm now continuing with the doctor. But, thank you for bringing my focus back on my health. Thank you so much for that.
Yes, that's been the main, learning, I would say, for us also over a period of time, because medically there are reasons, diet, exercise can be changed, but the main thing is the behavioral change. That inner अंदर से वो गुरु जागना चाहिए, वो इच्छा होनी चाहिए, that feeling needs to kind of fire up that I want to become healthy. And then the whole team works together. It's crazy. Gulshan ji, the vision for you, I just want to show you quickly what is going to be something like. It's going to be something like this. Do you see this?
I've seen this picture, yes, in the past.
Yeah. So people ask us, what do you do? And now it's become very simple. This is what we do. Just pure transformation. And even the smile changes. The tension face to the smiling face, a younger look, tummy gone, Madhya Pradesh gone, muscles building up. I mean, seriously, when the cricketers meet you after 6 months, who know you so well by now, they will be surprised.
I'll probably go back to playing.
I know, they'll say, come on, join the team now. Come on. Need not be just
from a cricket administrator, I'll become a player.
I know. No, seriously, there will be people who will get surprised looking at you. Is this the same Gulshanji or someone else?
I'm sure. The changes are,
We are delighted to have people like you in the program, and we just wish that you keep going on and on despite the busy schedule. Please keep that attention on that half an hour, that 1 hour you can give to yourself every day. Okay. And the team is going to be on top of things to keep guiding you. Thank you very much for coming.
Yes, certainly we will. Yeah. Thank you so much.
This program for a short while. Great. So that's a quick summary we saw of Gulshanji 2009 and insulin, just got free, charged up, fired up, and enjoying. From Gulshanji, we moved to Ranganathan, Gurunathan, and I love these, very, very godly names from South India. I think these names are disappearing now, right, Ranganathan? These kind of names are disappearing. They will be replaced by much more modern names now. But I really love this, and your entire look also here. Devo religious look. You're an engineer by education. You're free from medicines, which you were taking since 2014. So what has been your feeling, your learning, your takeaway, your message to everyone who's here?
So I've done a lot of experiments in the last 9 years, right?
Wow.
Nothing seemed to work.
Oh.
But magically, when I joined on Saturday, about a week before, right? Then actually after 96 hours, I saw the transformation. The tiredness in my eyes was gone, right? Okay. So one full day in my office, actually, I had spent probably the best day, fully energetic, right? And then thanks to all the
After how many days, weeks, or years were you feeling fully energetic?
Maybe 7 years.
Wow.
7 years. Because when we started the medicine, initial 6 months would be like you all again will be energetic. Then the medicines will show up what it can do, apart from reducing the sugar, what it can do, right? Then again, I went back to my all tiry look. And then as the day grows, it will become, and then probably 1 hour in a day, I'll be energetic.
Wow.
The rest will be tiring. Will be like very tiring eyes, right? Then I could see now the last 4 days that has changed. So what made me to join FFD was actually there was a colleague in my group, right? So he used to be obese, and then he also had the same thing, tiring look. And then I know he was diabetic for a long time, roughly around the same period of time. And then I saw him. I didn't see him for 3 weeks, right? He was traveling, I was traveling, and then I met him in a meeting, and then I saw him huge transformation in him. I asked him, what is it? What has changed, right? So your boss has changed recently. Is that the reason that you have become so energetic? Then he said, no, I've joined a program called FFD. And then that has caused this transformation. And then I learned it from him. And then I did some study in the internet.
Nice.
And then I joined this. And then I see the same thing happen to me within 3-4 days. right?
3-4 days. So
Yeah.
cleaning up, IGF molecules, cleaning
Yes.
up the
Yes.
lymphatics, cleaning
Correct.
up physically, diet-wise, and maybe supplements. I don't know if they were started for you or not.
Not it.
Without the supplements being started, just by simple changes in diet
Simple changes in the
and
diet.
exercise, just the blood
Exercise.
circulation moving,
Yes.
and all of
And
that.
probably I felt the NOD did a good job.
NOD did a good job for you. Super,
Very
because
good.
that dilates the blood vessels.
Yes.
That relaxes a lot of inflammation inside the system. So those who are here right now, Muktotsav 2022 in December, we had Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn join in, who's like one of the biggest names in heart disease reversal. We should listen to his talk also. He talks in and out continuously about nitric oxide. And he says how important this particular item or molecule for us for reducing inflammation inside the body, so that the swelling comes down, and the heart arteries get protected, the heart attacks get delayed or never happen for that matter. So good that you clicked with NOD. Now that you also have a long
one other thing that I felt was probably FFD is the one who is working as a team, right? And then they are probably, I don't know whether they was only hearing all our doubts and all our complaints, right? Complaining about this, complaining about that, but not even a single time everybody said it will be like this only, you have to suffer, right? Because every time, and I've talked in the past with many doctors, many people, they'll say, no, this cannot be changed, you have to suffer, you have to get adjusted. But this is the first time now everybody was very positive.
I hope it connects you to the example or this little experiment which I talked about, the boiling frog, where we keep adjusting the temperature of that frog to the rising temperature of water. And that becomes a new normal. And 7 years you're not having energy and it's a new normal. I mean, why? Why? Let's jump out of the boiling water and see a new world.
That's one thing. And then the other thing I felt, not only for me, but as a group, what it felt was the WhatsApp group is like fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So even though it is so simple, right? People can just throw, okay, this is the food I'm going to eat. What is your opinion about it? And then always there is a positive opinion about it. That I felt was a very novel.
We've nurtured those WhatsApp group managers for the last 10 years. When we began in February 2013, I think by June, the WhatsApp started. I was the WhatsApp group manager that time. I was a doctor, I was a diet expert, I was everything. And then slowly over 2-3 years, we kind of crafted weekly messages, this, that. Then old participants joined in. Some old participants said, we want to become WhatsApp group managers. So all the WhatsApp group managers are past participants. They are gossip girls. They are 60 plus ladies who work in 3 hour slots and they respond in 3 to 5 minutes. Stuck.
Yes. And so that actually may not be for individual, but as a group, if you see people who want to get benefit, this is a huge benefit. Immediately, their doubts will be clear. Immediate, right? So that I feel is wonderful. And then the whole positive energy in the team. Whoever you talk to, they're always positive about it. That gives you the positive feeling inside you, right? Again, that will kind of help you in this journey.
That also we realized long back that the behavioral part, the major issue is the emotions, the behavior, that lethargy, that tiredness, that giving up. It cannot be driven through a negative culture. So I'm very glad that is rubbing onto participants like you. You are feeling that passion, you are feeling that positivity as an individual. We have never interacted, all of us, at a one-to-one level, but it's reaching you. So glad, Ranganathan. Thank you very much for joining in. Any quick thing you want to share before we move out? You're good. We move to Rosa. She is ever smiling as she is in this particular photograph. And I've just got to meet her right now. She's smiling less now, saying, okay. And she's from the 84th batch, by the way. Gulshanji and Ranganathanji is from 92nd batch. So she is a previous batch, almost like 9 months back. She's been there and she's off insulin and tablets both. So Ranganathanji is free of medicine, Gulshanji is free of insulin, and Rosa ji is free of both. So we invite her onto the stage. The lady comes in to have the last word.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful work that you're doing. Actually, I heard about you a long time back, but it never registered in my mind. Last year, May 16th, my mother passed away because of high creatinine complications. She was a kidney patient. And the pain she underwent in dialysis and all, I just can't describe it. So somebody would come for the death. One Mr. Kaleem, he asked my sister, "Are one of you diabetic?" We are two girls. So whether one of you are diabetic. So she said, "My sister is diabetic. I'm not." Then he said, "Just ask her to call me after you finish all the whatever functions were there." So when I called him, he said, "There's a program called Freedom from Diabetes. I knew your name, but I didn't know that Freedom from Diabetes." So he said, "Dr. PramodTripathi's program is there. Please join it." And he sent me the link. So that's how I joined. And it's been a wonderful 9-month journey. Your staff are absolutely fantastic. Starting with Miss Jyoti, she did the induction for me.
Oh,
Then Dr. Purnima Kulkarni, she answers all my stupid questions also. Then Pooja Venkatesh, she is very good nutritionist. Ketki Manke, she's the exercise expert, encourages me even because actually I should have been off medicines almost 6 months back, but because of COVID and post-COVID complications, I came off medicines just a month back. I should have been long time back. But she used to encourage me even when I was very weak or I just couldn't get it. She'll say, "Just don't worry, tomorrow you start." Like that, she will give me that encouragement. Next day she'll say, "Have you started?" Then, because she's asking me, I have to get up and do something. And as for the exercises, I found the anti-gravity and NOD very useful. I mean, it brings down the sugar. And diet especially, I found your recommended diet is very good. Some of it is not South Indian. So, we are not used to chana dal and all a lot. We do not take so much dal. But previously, I used to have a lot of gas and all that when bloating. But after I stopped milk, I found the bloating went away. And because of the exercises, now even if I have dals all 3 times, I don't feel any gaseous, that problems. And I feel that, like for South Indians, I feel the sambar vada is a complete meal in itself. And so when I'm traveling, I find that very easy. Or I want to bring my sugars down fast, I find eating sambar vada, the 3 meals, it comes down.
nice.
And, other than this, I used to be an avid tea drinker, at least 8 to 10 cups a day. I mean,
Banker. All the bankers and teachers I find, they keep having that little cup of tea
So
throughout
you're
the
in
day.
the counter, you don't have time to eat because the customers are there. So in that way, I started drinking about 8 to 10 glasses of tea in a day. But and my sugar at any given point of time, if you test it, it will be about 330 only. It will never be below that. So for
Crazy.
me to have something below 180 itself is a huge thing.
Oh,
So that's for me, it was a huge thing. And now I don't drink tea. I have coffee, black coffee. Even that I'm able to control and drink it once or twice in 3 days or 4 days, like that.
very nice. Very
So
nice.
that is good. I don't feel tired. The tiredness is there, not there. Stamina is there. I'm able to walk for almost 2.5 hours. Actually, I alternate between Visakhapatnam and Chennai. So my husband lives in Visakhapatnam. We have a home there. And Chennai, my son stays. So because of that, I keep alternating. Visakhapatnam is hilly, as most of you would know. So there itself, in the hilly area itself, I'm able to walk about 2.5 hours at a stretch without a break.
Wow.
So all this, I think I owe it to you. So
Wonderful.
other than
And
this, I think that's it.
that's
Your
it.
warm-ups are also nice. And then the second best warm-up, Malasa's warm-up, that is also good. And I find your staff, all of them, Rutika is the one who coordinated this. All of them are very, very friendly and very helpful. I have never faced any problem.
Ritika is also a past participant. She's also knocked 15 to 20 kgs of weight, and she's also
Okay.
been on under the amazing reversal journey.
Okay.
Great. So thank you, Rosa, for joining in and sharing your information. What we'll do is we'll go from you again to Ranganathanji and Gulshanji, and we'll just want you to express whatever you want to express in 20 seconds, because these 20-second bites are very, very nice. You can like share, I am the 13,990th free bird, and this is what I want to share. Just 20 seconds quickly. Please go ahead.
I'm the 13,998 participants to be free, a free bird. I would say if you are thinking about this program, please go for it, especially if your sugars are high. It really works. And they do guide you, handhold you. So it's easy.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rosa, so much.
Thank you.
Ranganathanji, we'd love to have you for 20 seconds. You can say I'm 13,999th free bird, and this is my message for everyone. Yes, tech team, can we bring in Ranganathanji? Yeah.
So I'm the 13,999 free bird. So I would say without any inhibitions, join this group. You will be energized. So that's my message. If you want to get energized, join this.
Okay, great. Lovely. Because you're feeling so much more of energy, so I can understand that. Great. We close with Gulshanji, if she is still around, with a 20-second message saying that I'm the 14,000th free bird, and this is my message for everyone. Gulshanji.
Well, I'm the 14,000th free bird by Dr. PramodTripathi. Let's fulfill the aim of 100,000 quickly. So please join because it works.
Great. Thank you so much. Our mission is to get 100,000 people free. And serial entrepreneur Gulshanji has also joined into the mission. So it's going to be definitely true. Many people who are CXOs, CEOs, Supreme Court judges, managers, bankers, teachers, lawyers, engineers, doctors, a huge army of 750 plus mentors in 25 countries and clubs in almost 14 countries, 87 plus, are all working towards getting more and more people aware and free of medication. So thank you once again, all three of you, and looking forward to all the newer people who are watching by the sidelines, whether I jump into it or not, or wait for some time. Keep checking and keep aligning, and whenever you feel it right, as soon as possible, jump in and let's begin the journey. All right. Thanks and bye-bye to everyone who's watching right now, who will watch this show later. Bye.